looking for fitness tips. And we have a way, Christy, to get people in shape without going to the gym with the big, heavy weights that we're all afraid of.
Absolutely. You know, most clients of mine or people who are out there right now watching, they don't have time. They can't fit it in.
Right.
So why not get 2 ounces worth of bands? They do very similar, you have a very similar effect on your body. It's long, sleek, nice looking muscles. It's relaxing. Believe it or not, it is definitely challenging, but when you're done, you feel energized.
You do.
You feel better.
You do.
And it's fast, it's easy. You can do every body part with bands. And, you know, Spry made these bands so wonderfully well, you know, by wrapping them around the feet, by utilizing the hand grips. And when you do that, Shannon, you hit that core.
You do.
You hit that core.
We all hear about that core. And I'm going to have Christy go through all the details, but I'd like to show you what's in the package, and then, Violet, you're not getting off that easy. You might be a correspondent and expert. We're going to make you work out.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so here's what's in the package. You are going to receive not only that resistance band, which is really the cornerstone or the key to the entire system.
That's it.
You get your hook and loop cuffs, and that's really critical. So that's actually how I adjust or create a variety of exercises out of this, right?
And they hook right onto the arch of the foot.
Okay.
Okay, and barefoot, with a sock, or with a very thin shoe. That's the best way it fits. Then, of course, you have your hand grips. As soon as you put this in your hand, you have it attached to your feet, the very first thing you feel is your core, is the powerhouse muscles, which is what everyone's been talking about in the industry today. So what you need to do is, you're feeling it, your muscles are pulled in, everyone's telling you to pull in. It's like military. Chest out, shoulders back.
I'm with you there.
So at that point, you know, you're feeling the core, you're working your biceps. I can do a double workout where I go down to a squat, working the thighs, and then I do a shoulder press.
All in one.
All in one.
Okay, now again,
all in one.
First of all, we're fortunate. What I should have done is save my workout for today, since I'm surrounded by nothing but fitness experts. So work along at home with us. But between Christy and Violet, I would imagine the fact that I can go from one exercise to another, I'm not only doing resistance, does that mean I'm also doing cardio at the same time if I do it appropriately?
Absolutely. If I was still talking in between all this, as I was pumping up weights, now the blood, I'm asking the blood to be forced down to my legs, and then I'm asking the blood to pump up, past my heart. So you're going to feel a cardiovascular effect in this. And not only that, Shannon, you get the job done faster.
Well, we want that.
That's the coolest thing. And women, you all want that real pretty shoulder, the cut in the shoulder. You do not want that flab in the back.
Oh, yeah.
The one that waves when you wave.
You know, and I talk about this all the time here when I work with Spry bands on HSN. I really want to see everyone take back their body this year in 2007.
Definitely.
I want them to really get the good information with professional trainers. Violet's a professional. Myself, over 20 years you're getting right here. You don't want that bulky. I know you're watching Christian behind me. He's got a beautiful body, and so does Lauren. But the best part is that that's going to challenge him. That's going to really lean out his muscle.
And
it's not bulking. It's sculpting.
Elongate.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way, just so you know, this is only while supplies last. And for $14.95,
steal.
In addition to the double resistance band with the hook and loop cuff, which I love because a lot of times these resistance bands, you're trying to go kitty wampus and balance and make them work, and they weren't designed to do a full body, a full core, a full Pilates style workout. If you admire dancers' bodies, there are a couple of actresses in Hollywood who admittedly, in fact my favorite talk show host even said on national television, she changed her body at over 50 years old by doing Pilates. But let's face it, those Cadillac machines are thousands of dollars. You need a professional instructor to go to your house. And here's the great news, we are including an instructor in the box because there's a DVD workout video included.
Chrissy Ruby's the instructor. She gives you a 25-minute workout, and it's a very de-stressing workout. It makes your blood circulate through your body. She teaches you how to breathe. She also teaches you posture, because these bands, when you suck in your abs, your core muscles go in, your body right off the bat is going to have better posture, and posture is a huge problem in America today. Huge.
And it takes the guesswork out of the workout as well, I think, which is really helpful.
Oh, yes.
Especially if you've never actually worked out before. It's such a comforting way to start a new routine.
Yeah.
And you know, with Fitness Magazine giving the 20-minute workout, this is one of the workouts. This is a back row, and they of course show you with their dumbbells, but you can use the bands. That's the nice part.
Which you can find in your drawers.
Your tricep right back here, you know.
In fact, you know what, guys? In fact, Chrissy, you've got perfect arms. I mean, can you see, ladies, if your arm doesn't look like this, we want that little horseshoe, right?
Yeah.
That little tight little horseshoe. And the thing is, Violet, I think a lot of people look at you and they think, oh my gosh, she does competitive fighting. I've seen her on CBS. I've seen her in all these great shows. How important is resistance training for women? Because I think a lot of us get hung up and only do cardio. What's the importance or the relevance of doing something like this?
I think that what's really important is that the more muscle you have in your body, the faster your metabolism is, right?
Absolutely.
Do you agree?
You like that?
You burn fat.
Right, and you're burning fat a lot quicker. So the cardio is great, but it's really, really important to combine it with some strength training. Not only that, like you said, going shopping and carrying your own bags, doing daily stuff that you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't have the strength routine.
You know, and I don't know how the two of you feel, but I want to look good in a swimsuit. I want to look good in my shorts. But, you know, we're really talking about a quality of life, aren't we? We're talking about being able to lift your grandkids. We're talking about being able to carry those shopping bags if you shop like I do. And especially as we get older, I would imagine resistance training is even more important because we start to lose muscle as we get older, right?
We do.
And you don't have to, like with the resistance band, you don't have to lift heavy weights.
No.
And as women, we don't really like to lift heavy weights either generally because we want lean, long muscles that are beautiful but not bulky.
Absolutely.
And the great thing about these bands too, ladies, is the fact that if you have a favorite show and you want to watch it at the Fit TV or any other network that you have different types of fitness programs on, and you can just pop these bands on. It's easy.
It is.
And you just follow along. You can do most of the moves. 99% of the moves come from bands.
They do. And hey, by the way, I'll show you again what you get in case you are interested for $14.95 for less than the cost of a matinee. And if the movie stinks, you know, what are you doing at that movie? You're probably getting the big gallon jug o' soda and the popcorn.
With butter.
With butter, because without,
it doesn't taste too good.
And the salt. Exactly. So remember, for less than $15, you are actually getting not only your resistance band, and remember, although a lot of resistance bands are sold elsewhere, this is specially engineered to create Pilates and yoga-style movements where you're working that entire trunk, where you're working that entire core, where you're improving your posture, where you're improving your balance, whether you're building your muscle, but elongating them exactly like a dancer. So again, these are specially engineered. $15 for the whole package, and we're also including the workout DVD. Let's be honest, you'd spend $15 for a decent or good workout DVD, so that's really almost like a freebie with your purchase. But Christy, I want to go back to you for a moment because we were talking about some of the problem areas that women have. And when I look at, I always want to know, okay, what's it going to do for me? When I look in the mirror, what do I see that I don't like? I don't like the bra bulge. I don't like, you know, the little woggly on the back of the arm.
Right.
And I'm sure you must hear from women and men that you train all the time, I want to work my abs and I want to work my legs. Now, can I do, I can do abs and legs with this too, right?
And I want to show you. In fact, I have one on the ground. I'm going to ask Christian to come out down the ground. I'm going to go down the ground with him because it's always nice to see three people doing it at once.
Okay.
And when we're doing this, okay, we're actually working out core, which is your tummy, okay? So all these moves come into core. Look at this. You're balancing back, you're engaging, you're pushing your abs in. It's very hard. And you're pulling up. But as much as it's hard, it feels good because you're stretching. You're having a stretching effect on this. If I turn my hands out like this with good posture and I'm pushing back, this works my chest.
That's like one of the machines at the gym.
Works my chest, okay?
I mean, it really is.
And I flip my hands back around, and now I'm working my triceps.
And here's the thing that you're not doing. You're not fumbling with a weight machine. You're not, you know, changing the weight. You're not waiting in line. You're not, and then getting your heart rate down. And Violet, I'm sure part of the key as a motivational expert and our correspondent with Fitness Magazine, part of the key to success must be consistency. But I bet having this at home is probably one of the most important features. Do you find when people have things at home, they're more consistent and get better results?
Oh, absolutely. The equipment is accessible. The workout is right there in your living room. There is no excuse. And with the magazine, we take the guesswork out. And there's no excuse.
You really
There's
do.
no excuse. And not only that, a lot of people are intimidated by going to the gym. And they don't want to, they're not too sure about how to use the equipment. So in this magazine, combined with the resistant band, it's such a great combination to, you know, to start your workout and to get motivated. And, you know, you don't have to be a certain size. You don't have to be a certain fitness level, Shannon. You can do this
nice.
anytime, so long as you make the commitment to do it.
And you've got to have the right tools. Of course, it all starts with the magazine. In fact, we should say goodbye to Christy. She did a great job.
Let's do that. She's
Christy,
working so
I hope
hard.
that I was vicariously burning calories through you.
I think you were. I felt the vibes. Felt the vibes.
Well, thank you for showing us
Thank
how to
you.
put this into action, because we're all talking about that 20-minute workout and
Yes.
getting the right tools
Yes.
to succeed. And it all starts with building the muscle, so you not only burn more calories, but you burn more calories long term.
You got it.
Count
That's
me
the
you.
best. That's the best message we can get out to you today. This is it.
All right, Christy, good to have you here.
Thank
you
you,
so
Shannon.
much. And also, our other Christy, K2.